Saludos a todos, bienvenidos nuevamente a A Reviews. Yo soy Alexis y hoy este programa va a ser un poquito diferente. Como ven, ya volvimos al background normal, volvimos al episodio tipo podcast, pero también tenemos una cara nueva por acá. Y sí, esta vez es cara nueva, no es un truco de que por ahí está llama, por ahí está Angélica. Tenemos una cara completamente nueva. Así que vamos a ver quién es nuestro invitado de hoy.
Hello! I am so happy to be here.
Yes, tenemos por acá a Noel González, o como yo le digo, González. González, actually, fue un maestro mío cuando estaba en high school, pero ahora se ha convertido en un amigo, un film buff, un geek, de hecho, un aspiring pianist también, así que estén pendientes por eso. Así
Just
que,
had a
González.
class. Terrible class. Terrible class.
González, dile ahí unas palabras a the people.
Hi, people. Well, I've been watching the show. Big fan of the show. Never thought I'd actually be on the show. So this is awesome. I'm working my way up in the world. People are going to be very surprised. You know, it's funny. Now that you mentioned that I was I was your teacher at the school. Today they contacted me because they want to do a video and they want me to act in it. So I don't know if they want me to be a teacher or they want me to act as a student, or I'm going to be the teacher and the student. So this could really do a lot for my career. So thank you. I might quit teaching and become, a pianist, / actor. I can make cameo appearances. I could be the background guy. You never know.
Yes, así que ya saben, aquí si ven que después Noel González explota, lo tuvimos aquí primero en A Reviews. Así que vamos a nuestra primera sección de hoy. Vamos a la primera noticia. Tron 3, por fin oficialmente anunciada en Disney, la secuela a la película del 2010, que es la secuela a la película del 1984, 85.
82, I think. I think
82.
it was 10 years before I was born, actually.
Nada, por fin oficialmente anunciaron esta secuela que por lo menos en mi caso era altamente esperada. A mí Tron Legacy, a mí me gustó mucho, siento una película que es bien underrated, en especial por el score tan awesome simplemente que tiene, por Daft Punk, música electrónica que simplemente le pega a los visuales. Siento que es una película que estaba bien ahead of its time. No sé si González, ¿qué te opinas?
Well, I think it was very good considering that you're taking a leap of faith, remake. Well, you didn't remake it. You basically, because we know, for example, if we look at Superman, when they brought Superman Returns, it didn't work out in 2000, I believe it was 2006. Like, it didn't work out, and they tried to, unite it with the older movies. It didn't work. But for Tron, I think it worked. But then we kind of wanted more. I think Disney wanted it to be like the next big Avatar movie, and it didn't work out. So they kind of scrapped the project. We've been hearing a lot of things throughout the years. I think the budget was like anywhere from 150 to 175 million dollars. I think they only made about 400 million. So again, even though they made money, but again, I mean, if you're investing that much money and then you only made, again, we say this loosely because I wish I had $200 million in excess. But if you take it into account of the movie industry, and you know more about that than I do, $200 million, really not a lot. I believe most of their money was made elsewhere, not in the United States. So I think you're spot on with the fact that you say that it was ahead of its time. I loved it, but it was, it's a mixed bag, especially that it took you 10 years. I think in 2015 they canceled. It officially, and they've been debating that.
Sí.
I had heard that they wanted to actually make a live action series on Disney Plus, and they kind of scrapped that as well. So it's been an interesting 10 years for Tron.
Yes. Pero hay que ver, pues, quizás lo que sí, bien interesante, que estaban buscando a Jared Leto para Star. Eso, bueno.
I saw that too. I don't really know how to feel. I mean, can he step up to the plate and actually make this a hit?
That remains to be seen. Moving on a nuestra segunda noticia. Fast 9, yes, ya están por la 9, supone que estrenará este año, pero por la pandemia global se atrasó para el próximo año, abril, si no me equivoco, del 2021. Y Ludacris, recientemente en una entrevista, le preguntaron sobre los famosos memes y los chistes que hacemos entre nosotros, que dice, mira, no, Fast and Furious lo que le falta es que vayan al espacio. Pues dijo que posiblemente sí. Cuando el entrevistado le hizo esa pregunta, él dijo de que no estás tan fuera de la realidad, pero no te voy a confirmar nada todavía. Así que, González.
Ugh, I think that should have died after number 3. I think personally, I don't think I've actually sat down and seen a complete Fast and the Furious movie after number 3, which I think was excellent. It was way up there. Like, I just feel like they keep collecting actors and putting them into these movies like to hang out. Like, this is what we want to portray. I feel like they can't find what else to do. Maybe they won't go into space, but they're going to go so fast, they're going to break the space-time continuum and end up somewhere else. I mean, what more can you do with this? I think you're pushing it, but then again, if you're up to number 9, you have an audience. So you need to fulfill what the audience wants. If you build it, they will come. And if you have the audience, they're going to continue to show up.
Dando follow-up a lo que González dijo, que hay una audience, por lo menos Caribbean Cinema, a finales del año pasado, publicó su top, las películas más taquilleras de la década, del 2010 al 2019, perdón. Y salió comprobado que cada año que estrenó una película de Fast and Furious, excepto 2018, que estrenó Infinity War, y el año pasado que estrenó Endgame, era la película más taquillera. Por lo menos acá en Puerto Rico tienen un locked-in audience bien brutal.
I had heard they kind of want to combine it with Transformers at one point. I don't know if that was a fan that said that, if they were really considering that. Maybe I would watch it. I don't know. I know in one of your episodes, you guys talked about, when you were making your list, you talked about Transformers. And again, that's another series that kind of went downhill at one point. So maybe, I don't know, maybe if they combine it and they make it a blockbuster at some point, some weird crossover, maybe they might get the the not good fan, like the not hardcore fan of Transformers or Fast and the Furious. I don't know.
Fíjate, yo había escuchado eso, pero pensé, ese rumor ya era bastante viejito, like long time ago. Es que, no sé, fanboys can dream y yo, pues, no estaría mal ver a Vin Diesel facing off contra Optimus Prime en un race o qué sé yo, pero no sé cuál sería la historia, la razón para unirlo. Es que, bueno, hay que ver, Hollywood a veces está tan desperate por ideas que son capaces de hacerlo.
Right now you say Optimus Prime going up against, Vin Diesel. Thank God you said race, because if they have a fist fight and somehow Vin Diesel wins, I'm going to be very angry if I see that happen. Just say, if you steal our idea, we're going to find you because we know you stole that from us.
Watching you.
I'll admit it. If they tell me I'll give you, I don't know, $500,000 just to have a cameo in a Fast and the Furious movie, I would be there. And now that I'm getting my career started, hey, I might be, this might be my gateway into getting into Fast 10.
Sí, basically ya le dimos el pitch de la historia. Así que nada, vamos a ver qué pasa con eso. Y nuestra tercera noticia, y una que se la voy a pasar, la voy a comentar y rápido se la paso a González porque sé que él es un super fan de esto. Un New Power Rangers movie. Así de que vamos a leer por acá los detalles rapidito. Es un nuevo reboot y va a encajar con los pasados 27 años de televisión. Va a estar set in the 90s y posiblemente va a feature time travel. Va a tener un female lead y va a tener los suits y los swords de todo, across de todo el canon de Power Rangers. Y también el cast va a ser diverse. Así que, González, your thoughts?
Okay, first of all, like, I need to do this. Like, I am representing today. Okay? Yes. I am representing today. And I mean, come on, I don't really like Pops. Well, I like Pops, and you know that I like Pops. But honestly, when it comes to collecting them, it's too much money. I love superheroes. I'm a big geek. But this was my first Pop. It was actually a gift. And, I love the Black Ranger. Love the Black Ranger. I have, Green Ranger, Red Ranger. I actually have a toy right here. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, for starters, the movie that came out a couple of years ago, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought they combined things very well. It was more, teenagers for adults. Like, they brought it into the 21st century, and it was great, or the 22nd century, because they were kind of ahead of its time. But honestly, I loved it. And if there's time travel involved and we're bringing back Power Rangers, I totally want to see that. I want to see Jason David Frank. They even brought him in the older series. He had a Mega Morpher and he could transform into the White Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Red Zeo Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger, the Black Dino Ranger. He's just amazing. I don't know if you guys can notice, I haven't shut up because we're talking about Power Rangers. That is my life. I'm a big Batman fan. This was a gift. from Alexis a couple of years ago. I'm a big Batman fan, but I love the Power Rangers. So I'm just going to be quiet and just let you talk. But I am way for more Power Rangers. Because I remember this initial project, they said they wanted to make 10 movies. And if we can get 9 Fast and the Furious movies, we need to make this happen.
Yes.
Okay, if there's something I never want to go away, I never want Rick and Morty to go away, and I never want the Power Rangers to go away if they start making these movies. I rest my case.
Bueno, ya, enough said, completamente de acuerdo con González. Si podemos tener 9 Fast and Furious, ¿por qué no podemos tener 9 Power Rangers movies? Honestly, Hollywood, what's up?
Honestly, give them a bigger budget, give them anything they want. I want to see those 9 movies. There's a very good episode, The Toys That Made Us. People, if you go to Netflix and you watch The Toys That Made Us, there's an episode on the Power Rangers, you won't regret it. You will not regret it.
I was a big fan, por lo menos, de ese reboot, porque me gustó que, como tú dijiste, trataron de adaptarlo un poquito, no tanto para appeal a los little kids, sino para los adultos, que principalmente esos son los que tienen el dinero para ir al cine, van con sus familias, van con sus hijos, para pasar eso de generación en generación. Pues me hubiese gustado un sequel, pero if they think this is the right move, pues hay que ver.
I wanted to see more of Becky G. I love her.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of hers. And I wanted to see more of her too, but now they cast her out.
A mí me gustaría que por lo menos volvieran, que sé yo, un cameo, like un reference. Okay, they were good.
Yes, they should. Yes, and Zordon was very good too. I mean, I don't see what was wrong with this movie. I don't know, sometimes I have a problem with Star Wars fans as well. Like, sometimes I don't know what Star Wars fans want. Yes, I'm sorry I had to mention that.
Shots fired.
And criticize me, but then again, look, people, don't be hypocrites. If it's Star Wars, you know you're gonna watch it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Some people could only dream of what we have today.
Yes. Si no, pues fácil. Se lo venden a Marvel, a Kevin Feige. Ya. Te hace un Power Rangers universe ahí super brutal.
Or they could give it to DC. I mean, they're not doing so hot right now. You want to do something outrageous in Flashpoint, bring in the Power Rangers. Give us the fight that we never knew we wanted. I want to see Jason David Frank get beat up, because he's going to get beat up by Batman. He's going to get beat up. That's a good question. Why don't we bring all of them? Let's bring in Michael Keaton. Let's bring in Christian Bale. Let's bring in Ben Affleck. I don't mind. All 4 of them. So if I were to say, take this with a grain of salt, but if I can see any Batman fighting Jason David Frank, sorry, Christian Bale, I am so sorry. But I will take Ben Affleck just because, I mean, I don't know, if somehow I can see Ben Affleck fighting without the Batman suit with an unmorphed Jason David Frank, I would be screaming in the movie theater.
Ben Affleck es mucho más dinámico en las peleas que Christian Bale. And I know, personally, Christian Bale es mi Batman favorito, pero pues tengo que admitirlo. En las peleas fue un poquito stiff, que no estaría mal verlo fight the Green Ranger.
Please, make this happen. Make this happen. Netflix, you need a comeback. I'm your guy. Just take us both. Take us both. Give us a job. Give us a seat. We'll give you these ideas. We will remake The Last Airbender and make it worthy. Because you actually mentioned this in one of your recent videos, and I concurred when you mentioned the Earthbenders. Oh my God. It took like 6 of them for the
one little stone.
Come on. Okay. I mean, come on.
Nada, gente, esa fue nuestra sección de noticias y nuestras opiniones de esta semana. Así que, moving on a nuestra segunda parte. González, ¿qué has visto en esta semana?
I haven't really watched any movies. Honestly, you know, I'm more of a series man. I've been watching Smallville. Very underappreciated series, and you know, your old former teacher Lopez, he's a big Superman fan. And personally, I love Batman, but I mean, gosh, when those portrayals in Smallville, like again, I was too young to actually appreciate it. But right now, like watching it in like 3 weeks, I'm up to season 8. So that's how hardcore I've been watching.
I'm on season 2. So,
what?
Yes.
You need to watch that. What are you doing? Stop making Let's stop making the videos. But come on, you need to work that in. But Smallville, oh my God, it is so good. Like, it is so good. Like, it's all these scenes that you see him struggling, because one of the things I didn't like about Superman, when you see him, he's this Boy Scout, but then you don't see, like, his father is always telling him, you're not like everyone else. What, like, a normal person like me could lose control and not do that much damage, but Superman, if he loses control, he could do a lot of damage. So I don't know, I appreciate the series. It's an amazing series. I also watched on Amazon Prime, I believe the episode was called Upload. Very good series. It's 10 episodes long. It was very good. Not what I expected, but it kind of tells us where we're going as a society.
Yes, esa es del Digital Afterlife, ¿verdad?
Digital Afterlife, yes. And again, in this money-driven society, I mean, come on, you even have to pay for Afterlife. And if you don't have money, or if you don't have someone who could pay for it, I mean, I don't want to give any spoilers, but then, yes, if you want to, if you want to get rid of someone and torture them for eternity, you can actually make it happen. Just think about that. So if I want to torture you, why do I have to do it in real life? What kind of laws would protect you in a digital afterlife?
I hadn't considered that. Wow, it suena bien dark.
You know, I have a dark mind.
Yes. De hecho, esa serie es de uno de los creadores de The Office, by the way, little trivia. So,
oh, wow. No wonder the humor is worked in there so well, actually.
Así que ya saben, González, Smallville y Upload, 2 recomendaciones, además del episodio de The Toys That Made Us de Power Rangers. Yes. Así que en mi caso, pues ayer de hecho estaba viendo Back to the Future por motivo del 35th anniversary.
Yes.
Back to the Future, ¿qué puedo decir? It's awesome. Que si no la han visto, honestamente, come on guys, pongan su vida en orden, sus prioridades, tienen que ver Back to the Future por lo menos una vez en su vida.
They're on Netflix.
¿Están en Netflix? Ah, pues, no tienen excusa. Vayan, de hecho, terminen este video o déjenlo aquí en pausa, vayan a ver Back to the Future y después vuelvan, porque honestamente tienen que verla. Y si la vieron, vuelvan a verla, porque honestly, me di cuenta ayer, es una película que la puedes ver 1000 veces y siempre se siente fresh. Los performances, el dialogue, honestamente, it's an awesome movie. It's timeless.
It's timeless. That's why I never want to see a remake. Never want to see a remake. If you make a remake, we will find you. We will find you. We know where you live. All of you. No, we don't want a remake. No. I heard the rumors at one point, no remake. It's perfect the way it is. If not, make a crossover, a cartoon crossover, Rick and Morty. That's what you should be doing. Do not remake it. And then we can have them as voice actors. But do not make a live action remake.
No. Vengan con el Robert Downey Jr. como Doc Brown y Tom Holland como Marty. Siempre va a ser Michael J. Fox y Christopher Lloyd, people. No traten de cambiar la mente. Yes. Así que nada, he estado viendo eso. También he estado viendo en Amazon Prime. Hablé ya también unas semanas pasadas. Ya estoy terminando Chuck. Te la recomiendo, González. Conociendo tu sentido del humor y basically your taste in TV shows. Está chévere. It gets better. Me recuerdo que hablé que la serie en momentos era muy ridícula, pero una vez que pasa Season 3, si no me equivoco, se pone un poquito más dark, el storytelling se pone mucho más precise, los spy stories, character development. Yo dije como que esta serie hizo un shift de 360 grados que, honestly, no entiendo por qué la gente no habla de eso. De hecho, Olivera me comentó que él le gustó, and so far es la única otra persona que he conocido que le gusta esta serie y necesito más gente para hablar de la serie, así que búsquenla en Amazon Prime. I need to talk about it.
I will watch it. I will watch it. And hopefully I can be back on the show and we can discuss it here. Maybe we'll have, your co-star Yama.
Yes. Okay,
By the way, love it when he enters. I love it how he talks, he presents himself.
Yes, he's super creative, super special, pero pues no pudo estar con nosotros por, ¿verdad? Time reasons. Y pues, gente, esto pasa sometimes, como explicamos, a veces vamos a estar los tres juntos, a veces van a haber diferentes caras también para keep the dynamic fresh, para que sepan otras opiniones. Pero en este caso, si yo hablaba de Power Rangers, iba a estar como 1 minuto. Con González estuvimos como 10 minutos y siempre, por lo menos para mí, fue súper interesante porque él sabe tanta información sobre eso que honestly, that's what we should look for in friends. Sé que estoy yendo por una tangente, pero, you know, surround yourself with people que te informen, que you complement each other. That's a real life hack, life advice. So,
Oh yeah, this guy right here, like he knows a whole bunch about movies and great recommendations always. And yeah, you know the directors and who made the music and everything. And yes. I can't wait to see a debate. You know, when you and Jama talk about Thor Ragnarok, people ask for it, make it happen. You want to see those two individuals triggered with something? Thor Ragnarok. I experienced the first fight. It was amazing. Ask for it.
Eso viene pronto. Estamos planning it out. Vamos a tener otro special guest que, de paso, si está viendo el video, se entera ahora, López, te voy a escribir para eso. Sí, de que, pues nada, gente, that's our video for the week. Ya saben, las noticias de entretenimiento de esta semana, vamos a recapitularlo. Viene Tron 3, Fast and Furious 9, posiblemente en Space, y el New Power Rangers movie. Además, las recomendaciones de esta semana, Black Ranger, que tenemos, acuérdense de ver el episodio de The Toys That Made Us sobre los Power Rangers, disponible en Netflix. También vean Smallville si no lo han visto, si les interesa saber un poquito más de Superman o solamente quieren ver un amazing show. Si están buscando para que reírse, ¿verdad? Pues tienen Shock. Y si quieren ver un classic que todo el mundo debería ver y si por alguna razón no lo han visto desde hace tiempo, Back to the Future. Así de que nada, González, unos closing words.
Watch Back to the Future.
Yes.
And if you haven't watched Power Rangers and if you're not into Power Rangers, give yourself a chance. Mm-hmm. Power Rangers are amazing. You know, if you see a whole bunch of Americans and then a monster attacks and a whole bunch of Japanese people are running, we'll explain that in another video.
Yes. Sí, de que nada, y también es bueno siempre expandir los horizontes. Si ven que algo de esto les interesa y piensan con Power Rangers, qué sé yo, eso es de nenes chiquitos, you know, you never know hasta que you try it out. Quizás les guste. O quizás por lo menos tienen un solid reason para hate on it.
Exactly. That's all we're asking for. Just watch it. Just watch it and hate it for what it is or don't hate it.
Yes. Y nuevamente, si algún Hollywood exec va a coger una de estas ideas y sin darnos crédito, we will find you.
Yes. And we'll get you.
Yes. Sí, de que nada, hasta la próxima. Take care.